What up? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I am going to do a tutorial on this look right here. I've used a few new products as well, which I am loving. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and click that little bell, that notifications button, so you do not miss out on a single video. You know when I upload. Also, pop some comments down below, let me know what you think, and if you want to see how I did this look, then just keep on watching. Mwah! So as always, I've already prepped my skin, and if you want to see how I did that, go onto my Instagram because there'll be a little video on my skincare prep. So now I'm going to prime my face, and I'm going to grab my Smashbox primer water and use that just all over. So I'm just going to take my iconic London Illuminator drops in the original shade and pop a little bit on the high points of my face. And I'm going to take my beauty blender and blend that in. So you just want to kind of pat it into the skin. So now that I sufficiently look like an alien, I'm going to put foundation on. These drops are like, this is the first time I'm using these drops, and holy crap! They are like so glowy and so beautiful. For foundation, I'm going to grab my Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. This one is 320. Don't ask me to pronounce the name. It is a little bit dark, so I'm going to mix it in with just my Studio Fix fluid in the shade NC15, which is really, really light for me, so they mix well together. So I've just mixed the two foundations on my hand, and I'm going to pop them on with my beauty blender. And for concealer, I'm going to grab my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light. And to set that all in place, I'm going to grab my BECCA Soft Light Blurring Powder in the shade Golden Hour. And I'm just going to use my Sigma Tapered Highlight Brush to pop that on. First, I'm going to grab a tiny bit out of here, just on the Sigma brush, and set the under eyes. And then to pop some of the powder all over the face, I'm just going to grab my Morphe E2 brush and just get a tiny little bit more and just press it all over the face. Now for contour, I'm going to grab my iconic London Powder Contour Kit. Just got this one in the mail, so I haven't even opened it yet. And the brush I'm going to use is my Sigma Large Angled Contour Brush. So I'm just going to take pretty much a mix between all three shades on the bottom. I like to just swish my brush into all of them. I'm not too particular. And to contour my nose, I'm just going to grab my Morphe E17 brush, and I'm just going to use this middle shade right here, just because it's a little bit lighter and a little bit softer, easier to contour a nose with. So you want to use the bare minimum product that you can in here. And then I get underneath and just over this little bridge. Alright, So now I'm gonna do my brows. Lately I have been digging this combo of my Benefit Ka-Brow in the shade 3 and my Benefit Precisely My Brow in the shade number 6. So they are quite different. This is a very dark color. It is a little bit too dark. I found the 3 is pretty good, almost that touch too light. So mixing them together works so well. I'm just gonna grab the Ka-Brow first, and I'm just doing small little strokes. And then I get to about quarter of the way in and start building up the top. And when I come in towards the center, I turn my brush upwards, so the same direction that the hair is going, and I flick up. And do the same with the other brow. And now I'm gonna grab the Precisely My Brow and fill in any other areas and just give it a bit more definition. And I'm gonna use the other end to give it a bit of a comb. Brush everything up and blend everything in. And then I'm just going to add some extra highlight strokes. And now for eyeshadow. So I am going to grab the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions palette. I am obsessed with this palette, like I die. I could live off this palette and be content. I would be so happy. So the first shade in the palette I'm going to grab is going to be this off-white kind of cream shade. And I'm gonna take my giant large fluff E50 brush from Sigma, and I just wanna pop this all over the lid to give a really good base. And the next shade I'm going to grab is going to be this one here in the top middle, and I'm just going to pop that on with my Sigma tapered blending brush, the E35. Pop that in my crease really, really softly. I'm just kind of patting the bulk of the product in the crease and then softening it out. And the next shade in the palette I'm going to grab is going to be this top red shade right here, and just popping that on with the exact same brush that I just used, the E35. And I'm just going to warm up the crease with that red shade. Being super light-handed with it because I don't want it to be that dark. And the last shadow I'm going to grab is this bottom reddy brown kind of brick shade, and I'm going to pop that on with my Sigma Blending E25 brush. And I'm just going to lightly pack this on the lid. Patting it on the lid first, building up that color, and then softly blending it out. And then I'm just gonna go back and forth with the E35, the brush we just used before, just to softly blend everything out and just keep building a little bit more. I don't want it to be too dark. And I'm just gonna grab a tissue and just wipe off the bulk of the product. I want it to be almost clean. And I'm just gonna soften everything up. And I'm gonna take this brush and I'm gonna bring it underneath. Pick a little bit more of that red up again. Smoke it out underneath. I like using a fluffy brush because I like mine to be quite smoked out on the bottom. So now I'm going to curl my lashes, and this is just my Tarte lash curler. This is a limited edition mermaid lash curler, which is the coolest thing ever. So I'm just going to curl my lashes with this. And I'm going to pop my Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara on. This makes me laugh every time. So the lashes that I'm going to put on are going to be the Lilly lashes in the style Hollywood, and I'm going to pop them on with the Lilly Lashes glue that I've lost. Oh, no, here it is, right here. Now I'm just going to grab my Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade 0, which is just a black. I'm just going to do my waterline. I usually like to do this first, but I forgot. So now I'm going to do it now. I don't know, this looks hella creepy, but it is such a necessity to do. And for lips, I'm going to grab my Urban Decay Naked 2 Lip Pencil. And for the gloss, I'm going to grab my MAC Oyster Girl Lip Gloss, and I'm going to use a lip brush with this just because it is like a clear color, and I was noticing when I was applying it over the top of a lipstick, I was like staining it and changing the color of it because it's meant to be almost clear. So I hate putting it straight on with the applicator unless I have nothing else on, just because it changes the color and it stains the wand and it's just a hot mess. For lip brushes, it doesn't really, I'm not overly particular with it, but my favorite lip brush is my Bobbi Brown Ultra Fine Eyeliner Brush. It's actually meant for gel eyeliner, which it works beautifully for, but I love it for a lip brush, especially on clients. And to set that all in place and to get my skin nice and glowy, I'm going to use my Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. This is my baby. This is like everything to me. And I totally knew that I was forgetting something. So for blush, I'm going to grab my Sigma Powder Blush in the shade Cheeky and pop that one on with my trusty Real Techniques blush brush. And for highlight, I'm going to grab my Huda Beauty 3D highlighting palette. This is the Pink Sands edition, and I'm going to grab the shade Santorini and this bottom one right here, which I can never pronounce and I'm not going to try. And I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 highlighting brush and just mix the two together. And I'm just going to grab my Sigma Small Tapered Blending Brush, the E45, and swatch it in Santorini and pop that in the inner corner. And I'll pop a bit under the brow as well. So this is the finished look. I love it. I'm obsessed with these lashes. Like, they are totally my favorite. And I love the Illuminator drops, the iconic London Illuminator drops. Oh my god, my skin is so glowy. It looks so like healthy, but my skin doesn't look oily, which is so good. It doesn't highlight my pores or my texture on my skin, which I have, and it sucks, but it doesn't accentuate that in any way, which I find a lot of highlight and illuminators can do. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Hit that little notifications as well, so you do not miss out on a single video. You know when I upload, you get to see everything first, and you do not miss out on a thing. Don't forget to pop some comments down below as well, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah! Bye!